Hi everyone, welcome to another video, and today you can see by the title of the video, this one is Tommy Hilfiger and it is True Star Man. Now I believe this is quite hard to find and discontinued fragrance, and I had to get it like this from eBay, which hasn't got the cap unfortunately. That's how it came. Well, it was sold that way. Got some information on the bottom. Really plain Jane sort of bottle. The cap is sort of like almost a cone kind of shape, sort of follows the curve and comes up. This is basic, as you can see. It's just got True Star Man. Just under 50 mils left of this fragrance, and this came out according to Fragrantica in 2005. Classed as a woody spicy. Yeah, I'd probably go with that. And top notes are said to be pink, grapefruit, star anise, lemon tree and freesia. Mid is licorice and orris root, and the base leather, sandalwood, vanilla and saffron. I've got it a bit on the back of my hand here, and the opening, it's just a quick opening again, spray on the hand. Yeah, there's a tartness to it, and I think it is a little bit of the grapefruit, but right away there's also a bit of a slight spiciness coming from the star anise, and a little bit of a woodiness from the get-go. Now I know this as this dries down, you get a little bit more of that sort of slight spiciness from the anise starts coming through. I don't really get the licorice thing. I think that's just a note thrown in there because star anise is being used in here. But there is a rootiness to this, so maybe that orris root, and a bit more woody. So as it dries down, so at the start you get this slightly spicy, fresh bit of grapefruit at the start, and it quickly starts to go down. You get a slightly rooty, slightly star anise spice with a woodiness, and that's its dry down. So there isn't a lot to it. It does change, but the grapefruit and citrus top goes away relatively quickly, within a few minutes really. I don't really get much in the way of any florals. So as from the notes, yeah, a little bit of a pink pepper at the start, definitely some star anise, but it's not sweet. It is more of its root, like its spice. Don't really get much of a lemon tree or freesia really. There is a slight herbalness, if that's a word, but then the mid, no real licorice. Get a little bit of a rooty vibe, so maybe that orris root is coming through. The base, leather, I don't get any leather. Sandalwood, well, there's a woodiness to this, but I can't really get sandalwood. It isn't smooth like sandalwood. To me it's more coming through more of like a mix between, I suppose, like a sandalwood and it's like a cedarwood. Don't really get much vanilla or saffron, so yeah, I mean, it's one of those that's, it's nice, it's a little different, but it doesn't grab me, it's just one of those fragrances that I enjoy, I like, but it's not great. It's sort of like an everyday scent, if you just want something quick and easy and you don't really need to think about it, but it's going to smell nice and fresh for a while, and get more a sort of masculine dry down with the woods and this slight spicy star anise, then you're probably going to enjoy this one. But it really doesn't do much else. It doesn't make me go wow, if you see what I mean. It's not a wow fragrance. So I would say this is more for men. I mean, women could wear this as well, but the dry down does get a little bit more masculine. It's not exactly a masculine scent. It hasn't got any florals or anything like but it's not overly masculine is what I mean. So anybody could use this. Just recommended for age, I would say about 25 and up. It hasn't got like the modern sweetness that everyone goes for these days. There's no real sweetness in this. It's more of a tart, woody, rooty sort of scent once that top grapefruit and that's gone. So it is more of I wouldn't say it's mature by any means, but I would easily say a 25 plus on this one. Performance is about average, and it lasts sort of 4, 5, maybe 6 hours if you spray a bit on clothing. But then it's one of those that it's there and then all of a sudden it's gone completely. Like some fragrances just cling onto the skin or the clothes for days on end, and there's others that will give you a nice, let's say 6 hours or 8 hours, but then you can't even smell them on your clothes the day after. That's sort of like what this one is. It's enjoyable for a day, but then you won't smell it on your clothes or yourself after that. So performance is average, and when would I wear this? And I mean, again, you can wear what you want when you want. I certainly do. But just as a rough guide, if you're type of person who wears certain fragrances in certain seasons, which I'm not, but if you are, I would say this would suit maybe spring. It's got a little bit of that nice grapefruity sort of citrusy start, and then it dries down with just a subtle spice with a fresh woodiness. So this is more of like a refreshing scent that dries down a little woody, and to me that's more of a spring kind of scent that I would reach for in spring. So that's what I would recommend it for. And just the way that it smells, I would say casual and sort of semi-casual. So you're dressed up a little bit, but still in the casual settings, the way that you're dressed. So casual, semi-casual, it would be a recommendation if you're going to hunt this one down. That's how I would wear this. But again, wear it as you like. You can sit in your underwear at home with nothing else on and wear it. You can go out if you wish, dressed up to the nines and put this on. It's just one of those fragrances you can really do anything with, but as a recommendation, I would say casual to semi-casual. So overall, I think it's a decent scent. From Tommy Hilfiger. I haven't tried a lot. I've tried the original Tommy, and this, I think that might actually be it from Tommy Hilfiger. So I've got to pull my finger out and try some more Tommies. So overall, I think it's a decent scent. It's okay, but there are better out there, and there are better Tommy Hilfigers. But as a little collectible, somebody might be happy with it and wear it occasionally. It's just not, I've got better things in my collection that I would reach for, so I don't reach for it that much. So worth a look if you've never tried it before, and give it a go. But I would say there's better things out there to spend your money on, especially when it comes to discontinued fragrances. So that's it. That's my quick review of Tommy Hilfiger True Star Man. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again soon on the next one.